So our next sensory box is going to be like a sort of tropical theme, and I'm going to have Orbeez in them, and I have these little containers, so I'll have like pink, green, blue, purple, and that's what a lot of the Orbeez are, because a lot of my kids do like to sort things by color. I use these as like scoopers, I can use these to stir, I can have these in the bins to count with. Still not positive on everything that's going in. Right now we have these ones. So there's like a mermaid version, so mermaid shells and then seashells. And there's just like a fish shark version. And then obviously I have a tomato plant in the other room. That's the cage part that I had last year, and I bought the plant a couple of weeks ago, and I just haven't bought dirt, so now I finally brought it to school. Wow, it kind of looks bold. I also have some garlic presses that I'm using for Play-Doh. Hopefully, I saw that the garlic presses from the dollar store work a lot better than the actual Play-Doh presses that they give you, so that's kind of what I'm hoping that'll work too. I just need to print off a couple of things for our morning work, our multiplication review, and then we're ready to start the day. It's also Teacher Appreciation Week right now, and today we got a little lottery ticket. It says we won the lottery with you at our school. Thank you. And yes, a little lottery ticket. I'm gonna plant this really quick, and then I have to go back to class and gather my kids and all of that. Ready to start my Monday. So my students are starting forward testing today, which is like the state assessment. So we're doing that at 8:45, and it's 8:15 now. So we have like a half hour to chill. And I say chill because I'm not going to make them do hard, intensive work, except for our multiplication, because we do that every day. So I think we're going to take our rice bins apart, which takes them forever because they play with all of the stuff. And then we put like all the shells in a bag, all the little rice scatters in a bag, just so I can put it together easily the next time we do it. So then maybe I can show them the Orbeez. I know you guys really like seeing what's going on in the classroom as well, so when I do feel like doing a teacher vlog and I have the time, so this is something new. I'm working with the students, so we have 30-minute lunch recesses. So she starts with her 30 dots, and then if she's being disrespectful or hitting other students, we take away a minute, so then she can see how many minutes she has left, and then also count how many minutes she's lost. But then also we allow her to earn minutes back by doing positive things. So Velcro is a very easy way for her to see that she's the one in control of her recess minutes. So now it's noon. I meet with a virtual student for 15 minutes. Usually we play a ghost game or we read about unicorns, whichever she prefers. And at the same time, I eat my lunch. So today's lunch, cheese circle pizza, sweet potato fries, ice cream, grapes. Crazy to think that there's only 24 days of school left. So as expected, I played the ghost game with my first virtual student, and now for my second, I meet with him for extra math on top of the other math that he's already doing on the virtual platform, which we use Edgenuity. I'm personally not a fan. Can't wait till it's over. But this is what he's working on today. This is from our Bridges curriculum, which is exactly what the in-person students are doing. So he's very close to working on what the in-person students are doing and what the virtual kids are doing at the same time. So working on measurement, and then just comparing fractions. That's a continuation of the last one, and then matching a multiplication and division story problem expressions. So we work through that for about 30 minutes, and then I also go online to Prodigy and I set the weekly assignment for Prodigy because I bought a membership for several of my students, so they're obsessed currently, so that their Prodigy assignments are related to what we're working on in class as well. So just like practice, practice, practice.
I had a feeling you'd come back and save me from all those lonely nights and heartbreaks. And I feel misplaced without you. but it's like something feels different from back then. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to? Honestly, I'm open wide. I don't feel like waking up without you by my side. I still see your silhouette.
So then the next part, you pick their names, and then now you pick the assignment. Sorry, the washer is going. Even when I'm at school, the washing machine is always going. I don't know how this happens. And then normally at 1 o'clock, I have a different student who I'm working on, Edgenuity, which is the online curriculum with that particular student. But I need to proctor the forward exam to 2 students, so I can't obviously be proctoring a state assessment while there's other random kids listening in and doing other random things, because you're not even allowed to like wear your watch or anything during these tests. So this student has a study Ireland assignment. So next time I pop in and chat with you guys, it'll probably be the end of the day. I don't know how long this forward test is going to take. So as you can see, some of them have a lot more water in than others. In the morning, I'll have the students scoop out just water and not Orbeez and put the water in a bucket. That way they're still having fun with the water and the Orbeez, but I don't have to be the one potentially getting wet, because I'd rather not be getting water all over the place. And this morning we had water all over the place, and that's okay. Carpet dries. So it is now the end of the day. I'm done DLM testing, so dynamic learning maps. That's the alternative state assessment for Wisconsin. With one of my students, we have been doing about 1 or 2 tests a day, so just taking it real slow and gradual. So he's finally done. And then 3rd grade had a test this morning during the time I was doing his last DLM test. So they took the forward test, the actual state assessment. And then in the afternoon, I had a couple 4th graders that I was finishing up the very last reading forward test with them. So right now in our school, only 3rd grade has tests left. So they're doing the rest of this week, and then the whole school is done with forward testing. Woo! Not a fan of standardized testing. I don't really know many people that are, but for the most part, a lot of the data is just like frivolous things that don't apply to anything. So it's the end of the day. I just had a tier 2 meeting. Basically, we talk about data and academics of students that are at risk and maybe they need interventions. Really though, it's the end of the year, so we're just kind of like winding down and figuring out kids that need to be met on right away next year, that need to get rolling with interventions like the first week of school. And then normally about this time, I would be sitting on my computer and I would be working on IEP paperwork of some sort. I have 2 final evals that are still open, that I am almost done on the paperwork. I just have to finish it a little bit, and then I have 1 more student who needs another annual IEP before the end of the year, because theirs expires like the first week of school, so we have to do it in June. And they opened up ordering for SPED, so sometime this week I just need to get my act together and decide what I'm going to order. So, you know, right here it says ordering. I have a lot of like pictures and catalogs of things that I want, and now I just have to actually go and write down all the reference numbers and the order numbers and put all those links into our fancy website that we use. Just figure out what I all want for next year. So that's gonna be a fun adventure. But I'm gonna end this little teacher video right here. Thanks for watching, guys. I have no idea how long it was. It was probably just a lot of me talking, but oh well. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.